Today I'm going to be reviewing the Maestro Glow Nourishing Fusion Makeup by Giorgio Armani. I have it in the shade 2. They have a shade even lighter and it's white. On the bottom of it, it says the expiration date. I thought that shade 2 was still too dark. It's very like orange. But when I spread it with my fingers, with the warmth of my fingers, it turned lighter. Isn't that weird? It sounds very liquidy. I'm going to just apply this with my fingers actually because it contains oils and pigments. I'm not going to use a beauty blender because I would have to, soak it in water, and water and oils are immiscible to each other. It will break up the product on my face. I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. This is expensive. As always, I'm going to give you guys a close-up of my skin. I have pores. I have a lot of redness, mainly coming from scarring when I had acne, and I have a lot of freckles and sunspots, and we'll see how well this foundation covers it. I wasn't going to buy this foundation, but I swear, like, the glow gods was calling my name. I had to buy it. 1, 2. It looks so much lighter on my skin, and when I spread it, it becomes lighter. It's so weird. So supposedly the oils are your skincare ingredients. So what happens is that the oils kind of absorb into your skin while the pigments in the foundation stays on top of your skin and provides you the coverage. Here is the no product side. Here I have the foundation. Seriously cannot detect the makeup on my skin. Erased my pores on my face entirely. I'll use 2 drops here, 2 drops here, and maybe like 1 drop in the center. It feels very like moisturizing. It feels like an oil. I mean, it has coverage. Like, this is not sheer. What do you guys think? A little goes a long way, in my opinion. You seriously need like the tiniest bit. Here is 1 layer of the product on. I used 7 drops on my entire face. It looks like my skin. I mean, you can still see my freckles. My problem areas look fine. I used like a tissue to pick my nose. I know this is like too much information. I have sinus problems and I have to pick my nose all day. I use a tissue, but it's very, very drying on my nose area. That's why it's gonna be dry no matter what foundation I use. Absolutely undetectable. I'm gonna put 2 more drops. I'm just curious to see if the product can like build up without it just taking away product or becoming cakey. It's so like, it just spreads like butter. I will say, I think it is kind of difficult to kind of use your fingers to apply just because it's so emollient. I do feel like I'm moving the product a little bit, so you don't want to press too hard. Just very gently, it's like tapping motions so I don't disturb what's underneath. You will run into streakiness. After you give it time to set a little bit, your patchiness might all disappear, which is what's happening right now. It feels so lightweight. I cannot feel it on my face. However, I do feel it when I touch it. It feels like I put on like an oil or some very emollient moisturizer, which I don't mind. I love moisturizing. Gently powder. That way there's a barrier between the foundation and the products that I want to apply on my face. I can't feel the tackiness anymore. It's definitely set. I think the color match it's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. It's finally, pale enough for my skin. It's just a tone that's a little off. If I was not doing this review, I probably wouldn't have powdered at all. Just be careful about applying products on top of the foundation. However, I still think this looks amazing. I am very happy with the application of the rest of my makeup. It provided, in my opinion, light to medium coverage. It was buildable. Check back in within a couple of hours and hopefully this wears as beautifully as it is right now. This foundation makes my skin a little bit more glowy than other foundations that I've tried. That is the whole point, to give like a natural, luminous, beautiful, healthy skin-like glow, and honestly, I love it. My pores are still blurred. I don't feel like the foundation is getting cakey. Still is providing the coverage that I need. No separation whatsoever. It hasn't oxidized on my skin. I'm gonna check back in the end of the day. I'm expecting it to, you know, look pretty greasy. It is very, very glowy. It's starting to settle in into the textures in my skin. There's redness around my nose and my mouth. I think the foundation is wearing off. It is starting to become cakey. It is very, very luminous. And I think it's just time to take this off. For like the past 2 hours, I started to feel a tingly sensation. It's starting to sting my skin, which I was not expecting. I just feel it all over my face, just like tingling. And I don't remember this guy being here either earlier today. I have this big bump here. So I hope you found this review helpful. If you have any other questions, as always, please comment below. I will see you guys next time in whatever video I decide to make. Okay, bye.